Today we're going fishing, but we're not going fishing in the water or in a lake. We're going to actually make fish. Have you ever heard of that? I'm very excited to learn how to do that. So stay with us and you'll find out how to do it for yourself. Hello friends and welcome to another program together. I'm your host Jill Morricone and we have an exciting program planned for you today. And I can't wait to learn how to make that veggie fish. I'm real excited to learn how to do that. But first I want to introduce you to our special guests and my special friends here with me in the kitchen. Their names are Ressa and Ozzy Oswald. Welcome both of you.
Thank you.
So glad to have you here. Now, you used to live in Chicago, but you moved down here close to 3 years.
3 years ago.
3 years ago, okay. Because a lot of our guests come in from California and, you know, Georgia, all over the place. But you guys are right here. Yeah. Now, you have a ministry. Besides hospitality, you have a real ministry, I believe, of reaching out to your coworkers, reaching out to other people and sharing with them. Tell us what you do, how you do that.
We, at our jobs and that, we have quite an opportunity to meet a lot of people and coworkers, and we share the foods that we eat.
Okay.
And we have a lot of people asking questions like, "What's that?" and "Why do you eat like that?"
Yes, absolutely.
And same here at work, you know, when I bring my food, I say, "Oh, what's that? Oh, this is some vegetarian food."
Right.
And just always share my food. And say, "Well, that's good." You know, so it's just like healthy eating.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right. And it really opens up the door, you know,
Yes.
because
It really does.
people aren't offended with a loaf of bread. You know, or
Yes.
with just sharing fried rice, like we're going to make in a few minutes, or something like that. And then they think, oh, that food is good, and then you can share with them
Yes.
about the gospel too.
Yes. After, you know, sharing the food, they say, "What religion, you know, you have?" And I say, "Well, can I talk about that?" And
Right.
after that, sometimes like, "Well, can I come to you to church?" And say, "Sure."
That's right. Just as last Sabbath, you brought somebody to church.
Yes.
Who was one
Yes,
of
we
your
did.
co-workers?
My co-worker.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Yes.
wonderful.
Yes.
Praise, and that's so encouraging because I think any of us can do that. You know that? Any of
Yes.
us can reach out and share food and then, you know, share. That's wonderful. That's a real ministry God's giving you.
It is.
Yeah. Okay, now before we're making fish, we're going to make rice.
Fried rice.
Okay.
Veggie fried rice.
Yummy. Let's read that recipe for the veggie fried rice. 4 cups cooked brown rice, 1 cup broccoli chopped, 1 cup asparagus chopped, 1 cup mushrooms sliced, 1/2 cup frozen yellow corn, 1/2 cup red pepper diced, 1 carrot chopped, 2 tablespoons olive oil, 1 tablespoon minced garlic, 1 onion chopped, and 1 tablespoon unfermented soy sauce. Okay, now Ressa, you're originally from the Philippines, is that
Yes.
right? So is this a recipe that you would make there?
Yes, and in fact, we always in the Philippines will have fried rice every morning. So that's like our breakfast.
Nice.
And typically we have rice 3 times a day.
Okay.
Rice in the morning, rice at noon, and rice in the evening.
Is it all fried rice or do you do steamed
No,
rice?
steamed rice, yeah. But typically for morning, it's like fried rice.
So we're having breakfast food.
Yeah.
But for me it would be lunch. But yeah, that's very good. Okay, show us what we do here.
Okay, first we're going to saute our onion and garlic. So since the pan is already warm,
Good.
we just put this, and it's hot, so we'll just put the garlic right away.
Good.
There we go. And we saute this for like 1 minute.
Okay. Now you use a special kind of garlic.
Well,
You do
yes.
something special with your garlic. What do you do with your garlic?
Well, we just kind of like chopped it,
Okay.
you know, and then put olive oil,
Okay.
and we store it in the fridge. And since we use garlic every time, so it's easier. We don't have to chop every day, you know. So we just like grab the jar and do it.
That saves a lot of time. Do you know, I like that idea because that way instead of always having to chop, like you said, you just,
Exactly.
and how long does it store? How long does it keep in the fridge?
It's 2 months. You know,
Oh,
as
a long
it's
time.
yes, it's a long time since with the olive oil, so
Yeah.
it keep last.
Good,
you know,
very nice.
last long.
Okay,
Okay, and so we'll add our carrots.
good. Now these you've already cut, your carrots?
Yes, chopped
Okay,
carrots.
good.
And then we'll put our broccoli next to that. And
Very nice.
we'll put asparagus.
Uh-huh.
And we'll cook this for about 2 to 3 minutes.
Okay, good. Now you've chopped the asparagus too in little pieces.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just bite size.
Yes, very nice. And I like that too because you could use produce from the garden if it's summertime.
Exactly. Yeah. And in fact, this summer I planted some asparagus, so hopefully we'll harvest some next year.
Oh, fun! Yeah.
We love planting our own vegetable.
Yes.
You know,
Yes,
so
that's right.
have some organic vegetable.
Oh yeah, that's right. And then you don't have to pay the price in the store. You can grow it. That's the best.
Every once in a while, Russ runs out. She goes, "I gotta go to the store. I'll be right back." And she runs out to the garden.
That's cute. Okay.
And then with this, we'll add the corn and the red pepper. And we'll cook this for another 1 minute.
Okay.
And we'll add the mushroom as well.
Good.
Makes it very colorful.
Oh, it is. You can see that? All those
And I love
colors.
mushroom.
Yeah.
And some people love tofu as well, so it's optional. They can add tofu with this.
Now, if you're using the tofu, would you add it? What time? What point would you add the tofu?
I would add it right at this minute right now.
Okay,
You know,
okay.
And then we'll just add the soy sauce, just this and this,
Yeah.
and then we'll add the rice.
Good. Now you've already cooked this rice.
Yes, this is steamed rice. And usually for fried rice, like what we have left over on supper.
that's
So yeah,
perfect.
so you don't really have to cook extra rice just to make fried rice.
Yes. It's whatever rice you already had left over.
Exactly. And so we'll cook this for another 5 minutes.
Very
And
nice.
a lot of people, you know, eat salty, so they can just add salt for taste. But usually this is fine with soy sauce.
Right, because the unfermented soy sauce has quite a bit of salt already in it.
Exactly.
Right, right.
And for myself, I don't eat salty, so I just leave the soy sauce.
Right, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think you can adjust your taste buds, you know? If
Exactly.
you're used to a certain thing and really used to a lot of salt or something, that if you cut back a little bit, it won't taste so good in the beginning, but pretty soon your taste buds change, I think.
And it's a lot healthier for you. Get rid of that salt.
This is true, too. That's right. Oh, doesn't that look good?
Very colorful.
Doesn't it? So you don't have to stir it all the time.
No.
Once in a while, so it will not stick on the pot.
Okay.
Yeah. Just
a
stick
bit.
there. Yeah.
Very nice. Now then you just serve it hot.
Yes. And then if you have some left over, you can just warm it up the following day.
Oh, and it's okay
Yes.
to do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good. Good. So for our friends, if they want to do that like a day ahead of time, they could make it, stick it in the fridge, and then pull it out and just, they'd heat it up in a wok like this, or how do you heat it up?
Oh, some people use microwave, but ourselves, we don't use microwave. But yeah, you can warm it up in a pan or, yeah.
We had a little birthday party for our daughter,
Okay.
and we had probably about 6 times this. So we had a little left over for a few days.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You must have a lot of people there, too.
We did.
And of course with this, it's good with, you know, fish, veggie fish.
Yeah, that's right.
So,
and we're going to make, I can't wait to learn how to make this fish. Because it's not like we're going to the stream and, you know, fishing. I'm not doing any of that. We're going to actually make fish. So.
And no bones.
That's right. There's no bones. Okay, let's read that recipe for that veggie fish. For the veggie fish sarciato, you need 8 slices of frozen veggie fish, 4 tomatoes diced, 1 small onion sliced, 1 tablespoon olive oil, 2 tablespoons minced garlic, 1/8 of a cup breadcrumbs, 1/2 teaspoon garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon onion powder, and salt to taste. Now, before we get going making our veggie fish here, tell me, what does sarciato mean?
well, in the Philippines, sarciado means it really with eggs. And since we become vegetarian, we don't use eggs anymore. So we can replace it with breadcrumbs. But it's still, the name is sarciado. So it's like with mixed tomato,
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a type of cooking.
Yeah, very neat.
recipe.
Okay. Yeah. So we're authentic here.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, how do we make this fish? I'm all excited.
Okay, well, first we're going to cook the fish first, fry the fish, and our pan is already hot. So we'll put the oil, very little oil, since the veggie fish already has some oil in it. And this kind of fish, really too, you can get some from the Oriental store.
I was going to ask you, yes. All right. Now, you just go to the Oriental store and ask them for veggie fish, and they have this?
Yes. In fact, they didn't have one before, and I told them, well, would you carry a veggie fish?
But that's a good idea.
And so he did, and said, well, good, now we can have the veggie fish.
That's right. So for our friends at home, if they don't carry it in your store, you can ask them for it. Would you carry the veggie fish for me? So if they can ask for that. Good.
Yes.
Now, what is this veggie fish made of? What's in it?
It's soy, made of soy, and just with seaweeds out here. And that's what kind of taste that give fish taste. Like.
Absolutely. It gives you that fishy taste, the seaweed on it.
Exactly.
It's wrapped in the seaweed then. Fun.
Yes.
Okay.
And this has got kind of a pinkish color into it.
I
So
see
it's
that.
supposed to look like salmon in
Okay.
that. And what they use to do that is they use beets.
Oh,
That's how they
For
get the color.
coloring.
that's a good idea. Isn't that fan? I never thought of that. That's pretty fancy. Now, you used to eat fish, obviously. Does this taste like the real thing?
It tastes the real thing. So I don't really miss the fish. Because in the Philippines, you always like have fish.
Right.
And I said, well, and now we don't really miss fish. I said, well, this tastes like fish.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah.
neat.
So we just kind of cook this and, until it's like lightly brown. And
Okay.
I think it's done. You can flip it.
Good job, Ozzy.
There you go.
There you
Good
go.
job. Because you cook too, Ozzy.
I love to cook.
He loves to cook, yes.
That's wonderful.
Ressa said when we got married that was one of the prerequisites that I know how to cook.
Oh,
Yes.
Isn't that neat?
So
Because
we
a lot
both
of men don't cook.
Yes.
This is very true. So you're very blessed.
So it's just like cooking this like 1 to 2 minutes. You know,
Okay.
both sides. So that's good.
In a paper towel.
It's just, oh yeah, I'll get you a
Yeah.
paper towel.
So just gonna take the,
Do you want them here on the plate?
Yes,
Yeah,
that'd be
that's
fine.
You want
Thank
another one?
Yes.
Okay. Whoa! I'm getting too much paper towel here. Let me just move it away. I don't want to burn it there.
Okay.
Very nice. So you would just put a little bit of olive oil in and take your fish out however many you want. And then
exactly,
fry them.
yes. And you get this whole package, there's like, there's probably 12 in here, but I only use 8 because you know,
Okay.
that's quite a bit already.
Yes.
But if you have like a company, you can, you know, make more.
I can smell it. The seaweed smell does make it
Yes.
fishy, doesn't
It
it? I love seaweed. Yeah, like in sushi or kimbap or any kind of, Very nice. Can you get him?
I think that one's still alive.
That fish is swimming
Getting
away, if you guys saw that.
And then we'll just use the same
Okay.
thing here, the oil.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me get the lighter here for you.
Okay.
There we go. We just turned it
Turn
off.
it
You can
back.
turn it back on, Ozzy. Good. So you just use the same pan. That's very
Yes.
nice. Yeah. Good. Okay.
Okay.
So since it's nice and warm,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
so we saute the garlic and onions.
There's your onions. There's your special garlic that you put up. I like that idea. That's very nice.
When you do garlic like that, you can buy it in bulk. You buy a big, long,
Yes.
you have
That's
a
a good idea.
garlic peeling party.
Uh-huh, that's right. That's for sure. Invite your friends. We're peeling garlic. Good. So the onions are just in little, like half moon shapes, just little strips.
Yes, you just slice it, cut in half and slice it.
Good.
Yes. I will just saute that for like 1 minute. you know,
Okay.
And then when it's brown, we're just gonna add the tomato.
Okay. We'll pretend it's brown. Normally you'd wait till it was brown, but. Good.
Okay.
Now, are these canned tomatoes or you use
This
fresh?
is fresh. Yeah,
Okay.
since we dice it, cut and everything, so it will be ready. Yeah.
Yes.
So we just use 4 tomatoes and cut it, and
Good.
we cook this for like 3 minutes. When
Okay.
the tomatoes is all
Yes. Yes. Now, we had this. You had Greg and I over to you guys' house for Sabbath lunch. It was
Yes.
such a good meal, but you served us veggie fish.
Yes.
Yeah, that was very nice. It was very, very good. That veggie fish was very good. Very tasty. It was very nice. Yeah.
And so we started, and we add the
What do we need here?
The soy sauce.
the soy sauce.
Okay. So that kind of gives you a little bit of oriental flavor too with the soy sauce. Yeah.
And
Now
then we
what do we
add the onion powder
Good. Good.
and the garlic powder.
Good.
I love garlic and onion powder.
Yes. Now that's kind of a staple, isn't it? Garlic.
Yes, it's always give good flavor on your food. So whenever I cook, I always use garlic and onion powder.
Yes.
If you come to our house, you have to love garlic.
That's right. That's right. Okay.
And just to thicken this out, we use breadcrumbs.
Oh, now this was in place of the eggs, you said.
Right,
Right,
right. Because the eggs will thicken the tomatoes. So in replacement for that, we use breadcrumbs.
That's a good idea.
And it gives good flavor too.
Yes. Okay. Then you just do that and that'll thicken it.
Yes.
Very, I've never tried using breadcrumbs to thicken recipes.
Yes. It's good.
I use cornstarch or something like that,
Oh.
but I hadn't even heard of using breadcrumbs. Yeah, that's a real good
It's
idea.
really good replacement.
Yes, that's very nice. You're doing a good job stirring, Ozzy.
Thank you.
Very nice. What do you need?
What are you missing?
Okay, then after that, we'll just mix the veggie fish.
Okay, with that?
Yes,
You put the veggie fish in there?
Right.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Put them together.
Good. Are they coming off?
Yep. There we go.
There we
Oh,
go.
very cute. Yeah.
Just cover them up there a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's a nice sauce you put over the fish, basically.
Right, right. And then you serve this hot, or if you have leftover, you can warm it up the following day. Just put it in the oven to warm it up, or on the pan.
Okay. Okay. Now, if you store it overnight, would you store the fish with the tomatoes and the?
Yes,
Yes.
Okay.
everything.
Okay.
And when you warm it, everything too.
Yeah. And I bet you it kind of marinates. The flavors marinate
Yes.
more together too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Smells good.
It does. You know that? I wish you could smell it. It smells really good. How long do you cook it here? Like
It's
this?
for another 5 minutes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so just kind of simmer it a little
Yes.
while. And then you serve it. Everybody
Yes.
gets their own serving of the veggie fish with a little bit of the
Right.
sauce on top.
Right. So it's good with steamed rice or fried rice. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah. Now we're making some sort of little dessert next, right?
Yes. Yes. Cassava.
Cassava. What is cassava?
custard. It's yucca root.
Okay.
So that's good with dessert for rice and fish.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, let's read our recipe for that cassava. For the cassava custard, you need 1 pound fresh yucca, cassava, that's grated, 1 13.5-ounce can of coconut milk, 1 12-ounce jar of macapuno, that's coconut sport.
Yes.
For the topping, you need 1/2 cup of tofu cream cheese and 1/4 cup of maple syrup. Now, I'm real interested to figure out how to make this cassava, this yucca. That's very interesting. I've never made it before.
Yeah, it's from yucca root
Okay,
or cassava.
okay,
And sometimes they call it cassava cake or cassava custard.
okay.
So, yeah, so we intermix whatever it's
It has different names.
Yes, but it's the same. Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yes, yes.
Hold one up. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see.
And
Well,
see, this
look-
is how cassava look like, or the yucca. So we'll show you how to, from the beginning,
Yeah.
to how to peel this.
Okay, yeah,
So
we
we
need to
just-
know the whole thing. Now, you
just-
can get this at the grocery store?
Yes, and this is in international or Asian.
Okay,
And even some stores, regular stores, do carry this.
okay, good.
So we're just going to open this.
Now, is this the root of the plant?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, it's the root, okay. Wow, that is neat.
So this is how we open this and take the peeling.
Okay. So you do it with a knife, not a peeler. It's too tough for that.
This is very hard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's kind kind of barky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Uh-huh. Good.
And we just cut this in half.
Yeah. Good. Oh, so then we cut it.
And on the
pretty
middle,
hard.
there's like a fiber.
Yes.
And so we don't want that. And so we'll just cut that out.
Oh, okay.
Because it's hard. So you don't want that
Yes.
part when you cook.
Now
in the
this is the
middle.
fiber here?
Yes, in the middle.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Yes,
Yeah.
right here.
So you want to cut that out then, all right?
Right, yes.
Good.
Okay, and then we'll just put this on the food processor here.
Okay.
Okay.
And we got some here that's
Ozzy's going to
ready.
do that. Good.
I put a couple more in there.
Okay. So those are you've already done ahead of time.
Yes.
But they're not cooked. They're just
No,
hard.
Right.
Just hard. Good.
Okay.
Go for it. Oh, so it cuts it up in little, it almost grates it, kind of.
Yes, grated.
It's good. Oops. Here we go. Do you want me to just take this over here?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, now right in there.
Now just dump it in here.
Oh, okay. Isn't that neat?
We'll put this in a 8x8.
Okay. Good.
And we'll mix these.
Oh, it looks like shreds of cheese. Do you know that?
Yes. kind of. And also, they if they don't have fresh one,
Okay.
they do carry frozen ones.
Okay. So you can find the frozen then and use
Yes.
that. Good.
And we have the coconut milk here. One can of the
Okay.
coconut milk.
Now you just buy regular coconut milk, just a can of coconut milk for
Right,
this. Okay,
right.
good.
And of course, in the Philippines, you know, we always use the fresh one. We just
Yes.
get the fresh coconut from
Isn't
the
that
tree.
nice?
Yes.
That's very nice.
So just mix this
Yeah.
well. And then we have the coconut, young coconut, which is the makapuno.
Yes. Now, what's the difference? This is young coconut?
Yes, this is mainly used for making dessert. And you know, and all the coconuts has liquid in it. And with the makapuno, it's no liquid or no water inside.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Very neat.
And
So you just have to look for that on the label.
yes,
Young coconut or
makapuno.
macapuno? That's MACAPUN.
No.
N-O. Okay.
Yes.
Macapuno. Okay.
Yes.
Very nice.
So
Good.
we'll put this.
Good. You just mix it together.
And then we have the maple syrup.
Oh, good.
The regular cassava cake has sweetened condensed milk.
Oh, condensed milk.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
And so I said, what can we replace for that?
Yes.
So we were thinking, so well, you know what? Cream cheese.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So,
Praise God
yeah.
for that idea.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so just to sweeten, it's just the
Very
maple syrup.
nice.
Maple syrup.
So we just mix that real quick.
We're finding a lot of uses for that vegan.
Cream cheese.
Cream cheese,
Yeah,
yes.
that's right. And then you would bake this in the oven?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll bake that, yes, on 375.
Do we put the topping on before we bake it or not?
No, we cook this
okay.
for 375.
375.
And then when you'll see it's cooked, it's kind of yellow.
Okay.
So, and then we'll take that out from the oven.
All right.
And then we put the topping.
With the maple syrup and the,
Yes,
the
and
vegan
everything.
cream cheese
Yes,
on top.
uh-huh.
Ooh, that
Yes.
sounds good.
For 15 minutes.
Oh,
Yes.
and then you bake it again for 15
Yes,
minutes.
uh-huh, yes.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
good.
Kind of
It kind of
a
soaks
little
in
bit.
and it kind of
kind of
browns
makes
it.
like a little crust on it, almost like.
Good. That sounds real nice. Yeah. And then you serve it hot or cold.
Either way.
Either way. And if it is too cold, you can just put it back in the oven and warm it up.
Okay, good. And you
So-
cut it in little squares?
Exactly.
Little squares.
Well, however you want to cut it.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, that sounds
So-
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so we bake it for
375.
375
for 1 hour.
1 hour, and then the last 15 minutes you
15
put
minutes,
this. Okay,
yes.
I got it. I was just trying to make sure I understood
Yes.
all that. Okay, good, good. Well, in just a moment, friends, we will be back. We want to show you all the final products, the dishes we made here today. But first, we're going to recap those recipes for you, and we want to give you the way that you can contact Ressa and Ozzy for yourself.
We hope you've enjoyed cooking with Risa and Ozzy. Now let's take a moment to review their Philippine cuisine. For the vegetable fried rice, you will need 4 cups of cooked brown rice, 1 cup broccoli chopped, 1 cup asparagus chopped, 1 cup mushrooms sliced, 1/2 cup frozen yellow corn, 1/2 cup red pepper diced, 1 carrot chopped, 2 tablespoons olive oil, 1 teaspoon minced garlic, 1 onion chopped, and 1 tablespoon of unfermented soy sauce. For the veggie fish, you will need 8 slices frozen veggie fish, 4 tomatoes diced, 1 small onion sliced, 1 tablespoon olive oil, 2 tablespoons minced garlic, 1/8 cup breadcrumbs, 1/2 teaspoon garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon onion powder, and salt to taste. For the custard, you will need 1 pound of fresh cassava, grated, 1 13.5-ounce can coconut milk, 1 12-ounce jar coconut sport. For the topping, you will need 1/2 cup tofu cream cheese, 1/4 cup of maple syrup. If you would like information on how to contact the Oswalds, please write to 3ABN at Post Office Box 220, West Frankfort, Illinois 62896, or you may call 1-800-752-3226. Now, let's take a look at our finished recipes with Risa and Ozzy.
Welcome back, friends. We're here with our delicious spread of food, and that fish, too. I'm real excited about the fish.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's look at what we made today. We started with our fried rice.
Fried rice.
Doesn't that look good and colorful? I like it. Very, very nice. I can't wait to try that at home. And then that fish.
Veggie fish.
Yes. Doesn't that look good? You can see it with all the seaweed on the edge, and then you have all the tomatoes and onions and garlic. Very nice. And then what do we call this?
Cassava custard.
Yes. Doesn't that look good? Yeah. And that's all baked off, all ready to eat.
Ready to eat, yes.
That's right. I'm going to try a little bit of fried rice to see how this tastes. You want to try some too?
Sure.
It's very good. You guys have to try this. Thank you guys for coming.
We have fun.
We had a good time.
Yes.
We hope you had as much fun as we did cooking these recipes for you. And we hope that you take them to your home, your hearts, share them with your friends, and we'll see you next time.